Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Book 3 of the 35th edition of the Magic Millions Gold Coast Yearling Sale and Racehorse Sale. The international growth and development of this sale and entire carnival would not be possible without the incredible support of our strategic partners, Tourism and Events Queensland, along with our principal partner, Racing Queensland, and carnival naming rights partner, the Star Gold Coast. Magic Millions also acknowledges the support of our valued partners Pacific Fair, BetEasy, Ferrari, Singapore Airlines, Frizzell, Sunshine Automotive, Moe and Shandon, Wingman Beer, Seven West Media and Sky Racing Active. The popularity, ladies and gentlemen, of Magic Millions sales can be directly attributed to the ongoing racetrack success of our sale graduates, as well as being sales source of World Champion Winx, the highest prize money earner in global racing history. The Gold Coast Yearling Sale is the only sale to have sold the winner of all three editions of the world's richest race on turf, the Everest. Very importantly, ladies and gentlemen, all yearlings offered through this sale today are eligible to be nominated for the national $12.69 million Magic Million Race Series, which includes the annual $10.25 million Gold Coast Race Day, featuring the $2 million the Star Gold Coast Magic Million 2-year-old Classic, plus the $500,000 Racing Women's Bonus, and the $2 million Gold Coast Magic Million 3-year-old Guineas, plus the new $250,000 Racing Women's Bonus to be distributed on that race. Insurance, ladies and gentlemen, we do recommend you insure your purchases on the full of the hammer with Magic Millions Insurance. Please ask for Magic Millions Insurance professionals at the sale day office. For those purchasing yearlings to export, we recommend you contact Cameron Croucher at Equine International Air Freight to discuss your shipping needs. Also, very importantly, a lot of new faces here today. We do ask all potential buyers to register at the office if you have not already done so, and we remind you that payment must be completed in accordance with the terms and conditions that are displayed on the notice board and in the sale catalogue. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we invite all buyers, all people here today, we invite you to have lunch. I think lunch is at 12 noon. Be served at 12 noon, so you're all welcome to have lunch, sit down at the table and enjoy the sale and have lunch. We thank you for your attendance here today, ladies and gentlemen. Wish you good luck and good buying. Now, at the conclusion of the yearling sale, after lot 1086, please note after lot 1086, we will re-offer lot 1056. Lot 1056 from the main sale will be re-offered for unreserved sales. Steve Davis will auction that colt for you. Lot 1056. Okay, on with the show, ladies and gentlemen. A number of withdrawals, so please watch your notice board. The first one, 1066, is not with us. 1067. 1067 from Ambergate, ladies and gentlemen, had a wonderful sale in the first 4 days of the sale. Here's the Ambergate filly. There we are from Ambergate, the Eurozone filly. Wonderful racehorse, the sire of Crone, who was a very good 2-year-old Eurozone, ladies and gentlemen. He won 2 as a 2-year-old. He won the Stan Fox. He's been prolific sire of winners. Crone, of course. Crone won the Cinderella down there in Adelaide. A good filly by the sire in Eurozone. Out of a Tail of the Cat mare, and of course Tail of the Cat by the great Storm Cat, ladies and gentlemen, one of the great sires of the world today. The dam, a half-sister to Kid Choisir, a very, very fast horse. Gee, she's a nice filly to start the day. Wonderful family here. A filly with a great family. She looks the part, doesn't she? A racy filly. Righto for her. Who's going to start me? The first lot of the day, 1067, the Ambergate filly. 20,000. 20, 20, 10. 10. 10 to starter. 10, 5, thank you. 5,000 in now, 5 at 5,000 in now, 5 at 5,000. 5,000 now. 5,000 in now, 5 at 5,000. 5,000. 5,000 in now, 5 at 5,000 in now, 5. 5,000. 5,000 in now, 5 at 5. 5, 6,000. 6,000 now. 6, 7 at 6,000. 6,000. 6, 7 at 6,000. 6,000 now. 6, 7 at 6,000. 6, 7. 7,000. 7,000 in there, 7 at 7. Only taking $1,000 bids. 7,000. 7,000 in there, 7 at 7,000 in there, 7 at 7. 7,000. 7,000 in there, 7 at 7,000. 7,000 now. $7,000. 8. 8,000. 8,000 now. 8,000. 8,000 now. 8,000 with a good judge. 8,000. I tell you what, buyers, I'll take 500. 5. 85. 85, 85, 85. I'm trying to help you, sir. 85, say 9, can I? 85, 8,000. She's on the market. 9,000, 9,000, 9,000. Now you've got to be 10. 9,000, 9,000. Going to be sold. Done at 9,000. Anyone else? Can I? Oh, for sale. Done. Thank you goes to Korea. Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you, Mr. Yu. Great to have you here today. 1086, ladies and gentlemen, from Tallawarra by Star Turn. Filly by Star Turn, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely walking filly. Look at the backside on her. And by Star Turn is Yearling, sold up to 600,000. 550,000. They averaged over 200,000. The Star Turns. He was a wonderful racehorse. He was trained by John Hawkes. He was a good winner, as you can see there. But more importantly, he ran second in 4 Group 1s. Run second in 4. He is a wonderful racehorse. Star Turn by Star Witness. And here's one out of a winning Casino Prince mare, out of a 2-year-old winning mare by Scenic. Third dam's a winner. Every dam on the page is a winner. Wonderful filly family. Righto for her. Filly like that. Come on up your sights a bit here. 20,000. They averaged over 200,000 the first 4 days of the sale. 20. Not asking a lot to start a buyers. 20, 15, 10. 10, Star Turn filly. 10, 10, will you tell me? 10, 5. 5, 5. 1. 2 I've got. 2,000. 2,000 now. 2,000 in that 2 minute. 2,000 in that 2 minute. 2,000. 2,000 the Star Turn. 2,000 in that 2 minute. 2,000. 2,000 now. 2,000 in that 2 minute. 2,000. 2,000 the Casino Prince mare. A winning mare. Grand Dam, a good 2-year-old. 2,000, 2,000 in that 2 minute. Look at the way she moves, boys. 2,000, 2,000 in that 2 minute. 2,000, 2,000 there. 2,000 in that 2. I don't believe it. 2,000, 2,000 in that 2. At $2,000 quickly, well, I'll take 500 if you like. 2,000, I'll take 5. 2,000, 2,000 in that 2 minute. 2,000, 2,000, $2,000 quick. Anyone else? At $2,000, can I? Down she goes at 2,000. Finished. Done. Sorry, Snow, we can't take that. 1069, ladies and gentlemen, by Outreach. By Outreach, by Exceed and Excel, a grandson of Exceed and Excel. Half-brother, ladies and gentlemen, to a pretty good horse in Rewind Time. There is his half-brother, very good horse down there in Adelaide, ladies and gentlemen. Grand Dam by the Great Snippets and by Outreach. A lot of Exceed and Excel in that colt, ladies and gentlemen, out of an Arazi mare. Have a look at him. Start him up colt like that, and bear in mind he's a 27th of November foal. He's a late foal. For him, start him away, buyers, 10,000. 10 to starting. 10, 10, 10 the Outreach colt. 10, Outreach by the Great Exceed and Excel. 10, 985. 5, 5 for it. 1 on bid. 1,000 bid now. 1,000 bid now. 1,000. 1,000 now. 1,000 bid now. 1,000. 1,000. 1,000 bid now. 1,000. 1,000. 1,000 bid now. 1,000. The Outreach colt. 1,000. 1,000. 27th of November foal. 1,000. Half brother to us. A Metropolitan winner in Adelaide. 1,000. 1,000 bid now. 1,000. $1,000. Anyone else? Done at $1,000 quick. 1,000. 1,500. 1,500. 1,500 now. 1,005 with Stuart Aikman. Good to see you there, Stuart. 1,500. 1,005 with that 15. A bit that 15. 2,000. 2,000 in front. 2,000 with that 2. With that 2,000. 2,000 now. Geez, good buying. 2,000. 2,000 bit 5. 25. 2,005 at 25. 2,005. 2,005 at 25. 2,005. 3. 3,000. 3,000 in front. 3,000 in that 3. With that 3,000. 3,000 now. 3,000. Stuart, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll break all the rules. I'll take 100. 3,000. 3,000. 3,000. It's your day today, boys. 1. 3,001. 3,001. 3,001. 3 breaking all the rules at 3,001. Well, he's going to be sold. That's very disappointing, boys. But he's on the market at 3,100. Finished. Done. Well done, Stuart. Here's a colt, ladies and gentlemen. Cutest colt by Ross Say, out of an Encosta de Lagomere. Look at the family here. Family of Champagne Cuddles, highly recommended, wonderful family, and he's by that wonderful stallion now standing at Lyndhurst and Rothsay. Gets winners every day of the week, Rothsay, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, the sire of over 214 winners. Chapter and verse, of course. That very good horse in Brisbane, Have a Say, In His Stride, Too Good to Refuse, all by the sire. Wonderful, prolific sire is Rothsay, and here's one out of a winning in Costa de la Gamere. Nice colt. Great family here. Start him up. Who's got what for him? 10,000. 10, 10, 10. He's a Rothsay buyers and he's cutest. 10, 9, 8, 5. 5, 5. 2 on bid, 2,000 bid at 2 bid at 2,000 bid at 2 bid at 2,000, 2,000 now, 3,000, 3,000 Stewart, 3,000 bid at 3, I'll take 5, 3,000, 5, 35, 3,000 5 at 35, 3,500 now, 35 at 35, 3,005, 3,005 at 35, 34, 4,000, 4,000 now, 4,000 bid at 4 bid at 4,000 bid at 4, 4,000, 4,000 bid at 4 bid at 4,000, 4,000 now, 4,000 bid at 4 bid at 4,000, hey buyers, he's a Rothsay. Great family. 4,000. 4,005. 45. 45 with John. 45. 4,005 at 45. 45. 4,005 at 45. At 4,005, what do you get? How you get 5? 5,000. 5,000 now. 5,000. 5,000 with Stewart. 5,000 in that 5 at a 5. 5,000. 5,000 in that 5 at 5. 5,000. 5,000 in that 5. 5,000. $5,000 I'll take. 5,000 on the market, thank you. 5,000 is on the market. Well, I'll take 250 on him. He's here for sale. They were looking for a lot more buyers. It's your day today. 5,000, I'll take 250. 5,000, he's going to be sold at 5,000. Want him? Done. Doing a good job out there, Stuart. Well bought. 5,000. 1071 by that prolific sire of winners in Dream Ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the filly. Look at the family here. Out of a winning More Than Ready mare. Out of a stakes winning mare. Very good 2-year-old. Third dam, a good winner, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful filly family and plenty of winners there. A lot of More Than Ready about that filly by Dream Ahead. Righto, he's a prolific sire, as I told you. Dream Ahead stands at Aquas Farm down there at Murrurundi. Does Dream Ahead, the sire of 26 stakes winners, over 340 winners, Dream Ahead. And here's a filly by that sire out of a More Than Ready mare. I like her a lot, this filly, ladies and gentlemen. A half-sister to a Magic Million winner at Launceston, a 3-year-old Magic Million winner. Half-sister to a very good filly. I told you it's a good filly family. For her, 10,000. 10 for the Dream Ahead. 10. Well, who's got 5? 5 for her. Dream Ahead. 5. 2, thank you. 2,000 in that 2 minute, 2,000 in that 2 minute, 2,000. 2,000 now. 2,000 in that 2 minute, 2,000. Dream Ahead 3. 3,000. 3,000 4. 4,000 in that 4 minute, 4,000. 4,000 now. 4,000 in that 4 minute, 4,000. Fourth morning, Peter. 4,000. 4,000 in that 4 minute, 4,000. 4,000 now. 4,000 the Dream Ahead. 4,000. $4,000. Anyone else? Here's a filly with a good pedigree, buyers. Out of a More Than Ready mare. I'll take 500 if you like. 5. 45. 4,005. 45. 4,000. 4,545, 4,005 at 4,500. Anyone else? At 4,500. Well, down she goes at 4,500. Good buying. Can I? Finished. Done. That's disappointing, buyers. We can't take that. 1072, ladies and gentlemen, from Linda. Have a look here. Cracking filly by Bergerac sire in Drum Beats. Cracking filly this. And Tarzan, of course, who ran such a good race on the Saturday at the Big Magic Million Super Saturday. Tarzan was leading into the straight, ladies and gentlemen, by the side. Doing a great job, the Lyndhurst Stallion Drum Beats. And here's one out of a 2-year-old winning Hidden Dragon mare, ladies and gentlemen, out of a winning Famous Star mare. Every dam on the page the winner. Another good filly family. Come on now, up your sights a bit here. That's a lovely, lovely filly. Cutest filly. Magic Million filly from Lyndhurst. For her, 20,000. 20. Well, you tell me, is it 10? 10. 10. 10 to starter. 10. 5. Well, 2 on bid. 2,000 in that 2 with a 2,000 in that 2 with a 2,000. 2,000 now. 2,000 in that 2 with a 2,000 in that 2 with a 2,000. 2,000. 2,000 the drum beats. 2,000 in that 2 with a 2,000. 2,000 now. 2,000 in that 2 with a 2,000. 3,000. 3,000 now. 3,000 in that 3 with a 3,000. 3,000. 4,000, 4,000 now, 4,000 in there 4 with that 4,000, 4,000 in there 4, 4,000, 4,000, it should be 40,000, 4,000, 4,000 now, 4,000, she's on the market, boys. That'll be the cheapest filly we've sold all week. 4,000, 4,000 with Nicky Wong, 4,000 in there 4 with that 4,000, 4,000, I'll take 500 if you like, 4,000 I'll take 5, 4,000, 4,000 drum beats filly out of a 2-year-old winning Hidden Dragon mare, 4,000, 4,000, that's great buying, 4,000, 4,000 will go to be sold, anyone else at 4,000, take 5 you like, at 4,000, finished, done. Nicky, Mr. U. Goes to Korea, well bought. Sidestep filly, yeah, from Ambergate, ladies, a top filly here. There we are, beautifully presented filly by Sidestep, by the side of the Golden winner, Golden Slipper winner, ladies and gentlemen, Kiamachi. There we are, Golden Slipper winning filly by the sire. He stood at a service fee of $20,000 at Beaudesert this year, did Sidestep with a full book of mares. Very, very good young stallion, ladies and gentlemen. A son of Exceed and Excel, which makes her a daughter, a granddaughter of Exceed and Excel, out of a more than ready mare, out of a Desert Prince mare, from that very good black type family of Extreme. Righto, buyers, have a look at her. She's a 18th of November foal, giving away a little bit in age, but lovely length, about a good walking filly. Righto for her. The Sidestep filly, start her up. 20,000. 20. The sire's already got a Golden Slipper winning filly in his first crop. His first crop produced a Golden Slipper winner. 20, 15, 10. 10, 10 to starter. 10, 5, thank you. 5,000 in that 5 at 5,000 in that 5 at 5. 5,000, 5,000 now. 5,000 in that 5, that's 6,000. 6,000 the Sidestep. 6,000 at 6,000. 6,000 now. 6,000 at 6,000. 6,000. 6,000 at 6,000. 6,000 the 7, is it? 7,000. 7,000, 8,000. 8,000 now. 8,000 all of it 8,000. 8,000 now. 8,000 all of it 8,000. Well, she's on the market, boys. 8,000. 8,000 all of it 8,000. 8,5. 8,005, 85, 8,005, 8,005, no 85, 85, 85, 85 there. How's your other man, Ross? 85, 8,005, no 85. Gee, I thought she could make it 20,000 buys, but anyway, she's going to be sold at 8,500. Good buying, finished, done. Thank you, Koiko. Thank you, Mr. U. Thank you, Doctor. 8.5. 10.74's not here. 10.75. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Seamus Award. Seamus Award colt. Of course, the sire of Mr. Quickie, the sire of Malahide, out of a Schwarzschild mare, out of a Maida Gold mare. Goes back there, ladies and gentlemen, that very good horse in Reigning Hero. Good black type family on the page, ladies and gentlemen. But by Seamus Award. Wonderful racehorse he was, Seamus Award. Remember, he won the Cox Plate. Very, very good racehorse. Who's got what for him? Seamus Award colt, start him up. Start him up, buyers, 10,000. 10, 10 for the Seamus Award. 10, 10, 985. 5, 4. Well, how low have I got to go to start a Seamus Award? Surely. 3. 1 on bid, thank you. 1,000, 1,000 now. 1,000 bid now, 1,000 bid now, 1,000. 1,000, 1,000 now. 1,000 bid now, 1,000. 1,000, 1,000 bid now, 1,000 bid now, 1,000 the Seamus Award. 1,000 bid now, 1,000 out of a Schwarzschild mare. 1,000, 1,000 bid now. Online, 1,500, 2,000, 2,000 now, 2,000 in that 2 minute 2,000, 2,000 first one I've had, 2,000, 2,000 in that 2 minute 2, 2,000, 2,000 in that. It's a Seamus Award, buyers, and the bid's online. 2,000, 2,000 in that 2 minute 2,000. Take 500, 2,000 because he's going to be sold. That right? 2,000, 2,000 now, 2,000 in that 2 minute 2,000 on the market. Thank you. 2,000, 2,000 in that 2 minute 2,000, 2,000 now. I tell you what, buyers, we'll do it again. I'll take 100. I'll take 100. 2,000. He's going to be sold. 2,000. Don't say I didn't give you a chance to buy him. 2,000 at $2,000 quickly. Can I? Finished. Done. Online, 2,000. Thank you online, whoever you are. Appreciate your support. Now over to Mr. Davis.
Steve will do. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and nice to be joining you here today. Lot 1076 about to come forward. Please note, ladies and gentlemen, that 1056 from the main catalogue will be re-offered after lot 1086, just waiting for 1075 to get out. Will be offered without reserve, ladies and gentlemen. That is 1056 from book 2. Will be re-offered after 1086. There'll be a little gap too prior to the racehorses coming in, and once again we remind you, you're invited to join us for lunch once the door is open for lunch. Ladies and gentlemen, from Clearwater, the filly coming forward by the son of Dubai destination in Mulazine. The filly, ladies and gentlemen, a November foal, as you can see, out of a stakes perform mare, makes the filly a half sister to 4. Black type throughout the pedigree, ladies and gentlemen. Clearwater, they bring her here to sell, ladies and gentlemen, for your competition. Well, could she make 6 or 8,000? Won't ask you a lot of money. Is there 5 for her? Don't forget we've got online bidding as well. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, I'll start at 1,000. We'll go from there. 1 a bid, 1,000 a bid, $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000. I'll tell you what, I'll take $500 rises right from the start. And a bit 1,000, 1,000 bid, $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000. You want to be 1,500 where? 1,000 bid, $1,000 whenever to $1,500 whenever to $1,500 whenever to $1,500. 1,500. She's for sale all the way, ladies and gentlemen. And a bid 1,500, $1,500 whenever to $1,500 whenever to $1,500. Well, I suppose my fellow auctioneer set the trend. I'll take 250 rise. 1,500. You want to be 1,750 where? 1,500. $1,500 whenever to all right. He took 100. I'll take the 100 too. 1,500. $1,500 whenever to $1,500 whenever to 1,500. I'll take a single 100 and make you 1,600 where? 1,500. Today is your day, people. 1,500 plus lunch plus she's taking $100 rises. No, but 1,500. But she's for sale. I'm going to sell her. 1,500. You want to be 1,600 where? At $1,500 and I sell her. I sell her out. I sell her now for 1,500. Sold. 1,500. Thanks, Roz. In front, Carosio colt coming forward. Please note the colt is Vobus, ladies and gentlemen. Vobus sire, Vobus. And he comes forward. He's now a half brother. River Roller, ladies and gentlemen, now a winner. River Roller now a winner, and out of a mare that won on 5 occasions. Ladies and gentlemen, 1077. Yep, there we are. Yep, I've got it. There we go. No, that's all right. No problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 15, 12, 10. 10,000. Carosio colt here. Half brother now to a winner. The reset now a winner out of the mare. Is there 5,000? 5, 4. We'll start at 2. We'll go from there. 2 a bid. 2,000 a bid. $2,000 whenever to $2,000 whenever to 2,000. I reckon he'll just grow into money, ladies and gentlemen. He's a Carosio colt. And up at 2,000. 2 a bid. $2,000 whenever to 2,500. 2,500 and whenever to 2,500 and whenever to 3. $3,000 whenever to 3,500. 3,500 and whenever to 3,500 and whenever to 3,500. $4,000 whenever to 4,000 whenever to $4,000 whenever to 4,000. I'll take a half there. 4 a half. 4,500 and whenever to 4,500. I'll make you 5 where now? 4 a half. 4,500. Can I make you 5? Just going to grow on the money. 5,000. $5,000 whenever to 5,000. 5 a bid. 5,000. 5,000. 5,500 now. 5,500 and whenever to 5,500. 5,500 and whenever to 5,500. One more, you never know. 5,500 now, make you 6. 5,500 now. You'll have to be 6 if you want. 5,500. 5,500 and whenever to 5,500. It's not you. 5,500. 5,500 and whenever to 5,500. $5,500. He goes now. Bidding. I'll take 500 if you like. Goes. Bidding. You want to be 6 where? Goes for 5,500. They won't buy him. We'll deal privately. $10.78 coming forward. Colt by Elmer here coming forward. Out of the Sequelo race winning mare and turn out of an O'Reilly mare, March Equita. One of the first families I ever bought a filly out of was his family, and here's a colt by Elmer here, the son of Dane Hill. For this colt, ladies and gentlemen, here. Is there what? Is there 15, 12, 10? Elmer here, colt. Bob's colt here. Just going to develop with you. 10, 8, 5. 5, 2 a bid. 2,000 a bid. $2,000 whenever to 3. $3,000 whenever to 4. $4,000 whenever to 4. 5. 5,000. $5,000 able to $5,000 able to $5,000 able to 5 here. He'll make it 6. $5,000 able to $5,000 able to $5,000 able to 5,000. 5 a bid. $5,000 able to $5,000 able to $5,000 5 all right. 5 there now. 5,006 here. $6,000 able to $6,000 able to $6,000 able to 6,000. Bids to the left. He's just going to keep on growing and developing with you. And up at 6,000. Elmer here cold here. $6,000 able to $6,000 able to 6,000. $6,000 he goes now. I'm going to sell him to the left. $6,000 I'm going to sell him here at $6,000 and I sell the colt for 6,000 to the left. 6,000. 1079. Here's a colt I don't mind. Turfondane colt, the family of Hortensia. Meraki, good horse in South Africa. Candace Bass Robinson trains. Mike Bass's daughter. Now won 5. Continues to perform over there. That's the half brother. And the colt himself by Turfondane. Ladies and gentlemen, start him out here. Is there 6 or 8,000? One asked you a lot of money. 5 for him. Looks a runner, doesn't he? 5, 4, 3. 3,000 bid. 1 a bid. $1,000 able to $1,000 able to $1,000 able to $1,500. $1,500. $1,500 able to $1,500 able to $1,500 able to $1,500. You want to be 2 where? $1,500. $1,500 able to $1,500 able to $1,500. What about online? $1,500 2 here. $2,000 able to $2,000 able to $2,000 able to $2,000. Turfondane colt here. Half brother to a good horse and a brother actually. You can see the winner. So the cross has already worked. And up at $2,000. $2,000 able to $2,000 able to $2,000. The family of Hortensia can't work you out here. $2,000 able to $2,000 able to $2,000. I'll take 500s on surely. $2,000. $2,000 able to $2,000 able to $2,000. $2,000 he goes now bidding for $2,000. I'll tell you what, I'll even take it $2,250. I'll take it $250. 2,000 to a bid. $2,000 able to $2,000 able to 2,000. At $2,000 he goes now bidding for 2,000. I can't give them to you. We'll walk them past. I reckon he'll sell before the end of the day. 1080. Territories filly here, ladies and gentlemen. First foal of the mare and the first crop of the sire, the son of Invincible Spirit. You'll note she got cast in the box, ladies and gentlemen. You'll have noted that when you looked her over. And there we are, the filly before you. Aitaki Island coming forward here, the filly by Territories. First foal of the mare, first crop of the sire, the Grand Dam by Redute's Choice. In turn out of a Bluebird mare and turn out of a Bletchingley mare. Some of the great bloods here, represented here, ladies and gentlemen, this filly. We need a vendor to the back of the box, please. Need a vendor to the back of the box. Is there 20,000? 15, 10. Territories filly. You've seen how well they've sold. 10, 10, 8, 5. 5, 5, 4, 3. 3,000. 3. Well, I'll be 1,000. 1,000 bid. $1,000 able to $1,000 able to $1,000 able to $1,000 able to 1,000. Need a vendor to the back of the box. 2,000. 2 a bid. $2,000 able to $2,000 able to $2,000 able to 2 here. 2 a bid. Territories filly here. 2,000. Need a vendor, please. 2,000. 2,000. 2 a bid. $2,000 able to $2,000. You're just leading it through. 2,000. $2,000 able to $2,000 able to $2,000 able to $2,000 able to 2,000. 2,000. 2 a bid. $2,000 able to 2,000. Well, I'll take 500s on. 5. 2 a half. 2 a half. 2,500 able to 2,500. 2,300. $3,000 able to $3,000 able to $3,000 able to 3,000. 3 a bid. $3,000 able to $3,000 able to 3,000. 3 a bid. $3,000 able to $3,000 able to 3,000. $3,000 she goes now bidding for 3,000. 3 a bid. Where's the representative of the horse? Or else I'll operate under the conditions of sale. 3,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, under the conditions of sale, I'm going to put her up and sell her. Without instruction, that's what I'm going to do. She is for sale. And I bid 3,000. I'm going to put her up under the conditions of sale. We have no instructions, and the conditions of sale clearly state 3,500 to sell it without reserve. 3,250. How's that? 3,250. 3,250. 3,250. 3,250. Sorry? 3.5. 3.5 now. 3,500 able to 3,500. 3,500 able to 3,500 able to 3,500. At 3,500, I'm going to sell her. I sell her. I sell her out. I sell her now for 3,500. Sold. $10.81 not here. $10.82 is the Sizzling filly. Aitaki Island again. Sizzling filly. Out of a city-winning mare. I take it we have no instructions here either. Directly descended from Shoot a Line. Sir, you're just leading it through as well. You just leading it through. Here we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, without instructions, we're operating under conditions of sale. 1082. Bear that in mind. We're always selling under the conditions of sale. For this filly here, is there 10 for her? By Sizzling She Is, out of a city-winning mare. Going back to an imported family, the family of Thunder Gulch. 1085. 5. Well, I got an opening bid of 1,000. 1,000 bid. One a bid. $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,500. $1,500 whenever to $1,500 whenever to $1,500. What's the matter, Greg? Has been seen to Windsuck, has it? That instruction didn't come to me, but anyway, it's on the board, it's on the board. We're on 1082. So there we are. Has been seen to Windsuck. And you're not out. We're on 1,000 here. 1,000 bid. $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to one here. One a bid. $1,000 whenever to $1,500 online. $1,500 whenever to $1,500 online. $1,500. We're here for sale, ladies and gentlemen, because under the conditions of sale, we have no instruction that we're going to sell. $1,500, and the bid is online, and you know that it's a windsucker. Make no mistake, it is a windsucker. And a bid $1,500. Well, that's the instructions we have. $1,500. That's the only instructions we have. Clearly, $1,500 whenever to $1,500 whenever to $1,500. $1,500 whenever to $1,500. I'm going to sell online. $1,500. And here's the hammer, and I sell a filly. I sell her out for $1,500. Sold. $1,500 online. 1083. We urge all vendors to please come to the back of the box and give your instructions. Bay filly coming forward here. You'll have looked her over by Bella Spree. Sire of the champion, of course, in Black Caviar from this wonderful family we know from Whakanui stud. Ladies and gentlemen, here. Out of a half to 5, ladies and gentlemen, start this filly out by Bella Spree. Just let us settle back, ladies and gentlemen, here. Settle down as you what? 5 or 6,000 here. 5, 4, 3. 3,000. 3, 2, 1,000 bid. One a bid. $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000. She's for sale, is that right? She's on the market. $1,000. She's on the market. Bella Spree filly. $1,000. She's here for sale. $1,000. $1,000 whenever $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to one here. One bid now. $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000. I'll take $1,500. Where now? $1,500. $1,500 whenever to $1,500 whenever to $1,500. And she's for sale all the way. $1,500. $1,500 whenever to $1,500. She'll always be by Bella Spree. She'll always have the pedigree. I can tell you now she's going to settle back down. And I bet $1,500. $1,500 whenever to $1,500. $2,000 whenever to $2,000 whenever to $2,000. To a bid. $2,000 whenever to $2,000. I'll tell you what, I'll take a wee $250. $2,000. All right, I'll take the 100. Beat me to death. 2,000. You got 100? 2,000. 1, 2, 1. For the sake of competition, 2, 2, 2. $2,200 whenever to 2, 2, 2, 2. Like the Richie Benno. 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. 2,004. $2,400 whenever to 2, 4. 2,005. 2,500 whenever to 2, 5. She'll always have the pedigree. 2, 5. 2,500 whenever to 2, 5. At 2,500, I sell for 2.5. Oh, here's the colt of the sale. Here's the colt of the sale by Suberg. Second foal of the mare. Nonna in command, ladies and gentlemen. Good mare in South Africa. Produced pretty young thing performing at the moment. And the colt by the new horse, the son of Snitzel. He's a standout here today, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see him when he walks in. Bring him on in. Let's bring him on in. He's worth the wait. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. 1084. Don't forget your insurance today, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget your insurance. Covers you from the fall of hammer. Oh, have a look at him. He's a star, ladies and gentlemen. Have a look at him. Is there 30 for him? 30, 25, 20. 20, 15, 10. 10. Well, I'll start him at 5. We'll go from there. 5 a bit, but there should be a chorus. 6, thank you. 6,000. $6,000 whenever to 6. $6,000 whenever to 6, 7. $7,000 whenever to 7. $7,000 whenever to 7,000 whenever to 7,000 whenever to 7 here. Suberg, cold 8 there. 8,000, 9 again, yeah. $9,000 whenever to 9. 9,000, you're both out now. 9,000, you're out now. 9,000, 10. $10,000 whenever to 10. $10,000 whenever to 10. $10,000 whenever to 10. $10,000 whenever to 10. Then you come to buy a yearling today. This is the one to buy. 10,000. $10,000, but you know that. $10,000 10,000. 10 a bid. $10,000 whenever to 10,000 whenever to 10,000. I'm going to put him up and sell. He's for sale, but he's a gift. 10,000. 10 a bid. $10,000 whenever to 10,000 whenever to 10,000 whenever to 10,000. But he's on the market. I'll take a single and make 11 where, but I'm going to sell him. 10,000. You want to be a single and make 11 at $10,000 and I sell 11 online. 11 online. 11 online. It turned me green. 12. 12,000. 12 a bid. Online, you're out. 12,000 online, you're out. 12,000. 12 a bid. Go 13. Could be lucky for you. Could be lucky for you. Go 13 online. 12,000. Go 13 online. Best cold here. 12,000. 12 a bid. At $12,000 and I sell inside. I sell for the one of another for 12,000. So, 12,000. Mr. U, thank you. 1085 not here. 1086 is. Don't forget we have the re-offer. Lot 1056 to come forward. And from Clearwater, the Bay Colt by Artie Schiller coming forward out of a half to 7. Black Tide family, as you can see, international pedigree behind the colt. This is lot 1086, and ladies and gentlemen, my instruction not to sell. My instruction not to sell, ladies and gentlemen. The colt by Artie Schiller. Could be another flying Artie here, ladies and gentlemen. Had his progeny through for the last few days for this colt here. Is there 10 for him? 1085. 5, 4, 1,000, all right. One a bid. $1,000 whenever to 1,000. All he wants to do is run. $1,000. $1,000 whenever to 1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to 1 here. I'll tell you what, I'll take 500s on. $1,000. $1,000 whenever to 1,000 whenever to 1,000 whenever to 1,000. He is for sale all the way. And I bet $1,000. $1,000 whenever to 1,000 whenever to 1,000 whenever to 1,000. You want to be 1,500 where now? He's a half brother to a winner of 6. And I bet 1,500. $1,500. $1,500 whenever to 1,500. I thought someone online might have had a click here. 1,500. $1,500 whenever to $1,500 whenever to 1,500. I'll make it 2 where? 1,500, but I'm going to sell him. 1,500. He's an Artie Schiller. And I bet 1,500. $1,500. You wouldn't think of a relation in the world. 1,500. $1,500 whenever to 1,500. And here's the hammer. $1,500 whenever to 1,500. With a little 250 help you for the sake of competition. 1,500. Who wants to be 1,750? 1,500, but I'm going to sell him at $1,500 and I sell. What's that? 1,750. Well done. 1,750. Was just in front of you, to be fair. 1,750. Don't blame me. 1,750. 1,750. 1,750. Someone online behind a mouse is going to beat you. You know that. 1,750. Want to be 2? You're sitting here and can see him. And I bet 1,750. Want to be 2? No. 1,750. At 1,750, and I'm going to sell online. I sell online for 1,750. Online. 1,750. If it goes red, it means there are 2 bidders online. Just letting you know. Just instructing you. Now we got the re-offer, ladies and gentlemen. 1056 coming forward. He's a street box colt. He's on account of Aquis, the agents for Emirates. He's my street boss. He's the second foal of an Artie Schiller mare on this particular occasion. And going back to this wonderful family, it's the Rodmore stud family from New Zealand here, ladies and gentlemen. And this colt being offered without reserve. Good-bodied colt, isn't he? Good-bodied colt. 20, 15, 10. 10, 10, 8, 5. 5, 4, 3. 1,000 bid. 1,000 bid. $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000. $1,500. $1,500 whenever to 15. This is the one you prefer, right? $1,500. $1,500 whenever. I can see how your mind works. $1,500. $1,500 whenever to $1,500 whenever to 1,500. Re-offer from the other day. Lot 1056 2,000. But now you have to go further. 2,500. 2,500. 2,300. $3,000 whenever 5. 3,500 whenever to 3,004. $4,000 whenever to 5,000. $5,000 whenever to 5,000 whenever to 5,000. Street boss cold here. 6. $6,000 whenever to 6. $6,000 whenever to 6,000. 6,000. Wish you'd bought the one before now, don't you? 6,000. $6,000 whenever to 6,000. I'll tell you what, I'll give you 500. No? 6,000. $6,000 whenever to 6. $6,000 whenever to 6,000. I'm going to 5, 7. That's right. They're out. Well played, Ross. 7,000. Want to be a half? 7,000. Want to be a half? 7,000 bits to the right. 7,000. Want to be a half? 7,000. Half. No, 8. 8,000. Still not you. Still not you. 8,500. 9. Now you'll have to be 10. Now you'll have to be 10. 9. Here. 10. 10. 10,000. Street boss. Every champion has a story. This could be his. The day he got re-offered, 11,000. 11,000. 11 bid. One more. 12. 12,000. Could be lucky. Could be lucky. Could be 13. 12,000. Could be lucky. 13 for you. 12,000. Could be lucky. What about a 12.5 if the 13 worries you? I'll make you 12.5. 12,000. Got 12.5. What do you say, Roz? 12,000 going to sell. 12,000. Here's them. Half. 12.5. 13,000. Now I've helped you. At least you haven't got the dreaded 13.5. 13.5. 13.5. 13,500 and 13.5. 13.5. 13.5 now. At 13.5 and it's not you in front, you want to be 14. At 13, 14. What do you want to do? You want to be 15 or you want to be 14.5? 15. 15,000. 15,000. Well played. 15,000. 15,000. That might be the winning one. 15,000. I got one more. 15,000. I'm going to sell. I sell now. Half, he said. 15.5. Come on, be the age we'd all like to be again. Be 16. 15.5. 15.5. One more. 15.5. Be 16 if you want. I'm going to sell him 16. 16,000. We haven't got that many racehorses, so I'm going to take my time. 16.5. I could do the Tattersalls. Go out, have a cup of tea, come back in and have another bid. 16.5. No. 16.5. And I would say, madam, when you say no, that's no, wouldn't it? 16.5. I can't tempt you to 17, can I? 16.5. 16.5, because we're on to racehorses next. Just saying. If you want a young one, this is the last of them. 16.5, got 17. 16.5, we've come so far, but I'm going to sell. I sell in front for 16.5. Mr. Yu, good luck to you. 16.5. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about lunch, which is going to be available to everybody. Lunch is going to be available to everybody. We're just doing a changeover on the computer, ladies and gentlemen, which is going to take a minute. So just stand up, breathe, move around. As we're about to start the racehorses, we'll bring you back in about 15 to 20 seconds, hopefully. Maybe 30 seconds. Could be a minute. We're just checking whether we are set to go, ladies and gentlemen, for the racehorse section. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we remind you that there are a number of people that have registered for online bidding, so that may occur, and there may, as I say, the screen will go red, green and red if there are more than one bidder online, and will alternate between the various online bidders. So it won't determine whether there are 2, 3, 4 or 5. It'll just go red, green, red, green. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's start. We move now to the first of the racehorses. There are a number of withdrawals again, ladies and gentlemen, so please pay attention. Here is Percy Pickles. He's by Hidden Dragon. He's a 3-year-old. He's got a bit of size to him. Has been seen to Windsuck, ladies and gentlemen. Has been seen to Windsuck. He's bred on similar lines to Beneteau. The dam, of course, closely related to a Lingy. So he's got a bit of a pedigree behind him. And he, of course, has trialled twice. Aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, he is ready to rock and roll. A lot 11.01. Start him out here, ladies and gentlemen. We got 10,000. 10.85. 5. 5, 4, 3. 2,000 bid. One a bid. $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000 here, and I'll take $500 rises right from the start. $1,000, $1,000, just a 3-year-old, whole life ahead of him. $1,000, $1,000, you want to be $1,500 where? $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, he goes now, bidding for $1,000. Well, my instruction to sell him. I'll take 250s on. $1,000, $1,000, $1,000. Who wants to be $1,250? $1,000. $1,000. I'm going to sell to the opening bid at $1,000, and I sell $1,250. $1,250. $1,250 now. $1,250 now. $1,250, and I'm still going to sell him at $1,250. You want to be $1,500 online at $1,250, and I sell to you, Roz, for $1,250. Sold. $1,250. 11.02. The first of the Godolphin lineup, ladies and gentlemen, is purloined. He's a 3-year-old, got a lovely depth of girth to him. Has raced twice. Last race back on the 13th of December. He's got a wonderful pedigree too. Tap'll do, of course. He won the Oaks at home, went to Singapore. Top filly up there for Laurie Laxon. Japanese Me, Plagiarise the Dam, and the gelding, ladies and gentlemen. 3-year-old last race back on the 13th of December. Ladies and gentlemen, for her, is it 20 or 30,000? You know the deeds, how they train on from the Dolphin lineup. Here we are, 15, 12, 10, 10, 8, 5, 5, 5, 4. I'll start at 1,000. I'll make you buy them. 1,000 bid. One a bid. $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,500 whenever to $1,500. Gotcha. $1,500 right in front. $1,500 whenever to $1,500 whenever to $1,500 whenever to $1,500 whenever to $1,500. Ladies and gentlemen, like all the Godolphin horses, he is sent for sale. And I bid $1,500. 15 bid. $1,500 whenever to $1,500 whenever to $1,500. He's only raced twice, ladies and gentlemen. Last time back on the 13th of December. And I bid $1,500. $1,500 whenever to $1,500. He's by Exceeding Excel too. $2,000. Oh, that was him. That was him at $1,500. $1,500. Wouldn't do it twice. Not me. Not on a Steve. $1,500. $1,500 whenever to $1,500 whenever to $1,500. I'm going to sell him. Still doesn't change. He is for sale too. $2,000. $2,000. Now I looked after you. Look after me. Bid again. $2,000. 2.5. $2,500 whenever to $2,500. $2,500. $3,000 whenever to $3,000 whenever to $3,000 here. $3,000. You take him to another jurisdiction. You're going to have a lot of fun with him. $3,000. 3 a bid. $3,000 whenever to $3,000. Just hit out west, as they say. $3,000. Get to the country with him. Have a bit of fun. $3,000 whenever to $3,000 whenever to $3,000. Who's got a half wear? 3 a bid, but I'm going to sell him out back. I'll take a wee $250, $250. 3 $250. 3 $250, 5. 3 5 now. 3 5 little steps. 3 5 now goes $750. At 3 5 and I sell $750. What a bit? 4. 4,000. You're out? At 4,000 and I sell for 4. Out back, 4,000. Here's one. Roosevelt. 4-year-old gelding by Exceeding Excel. What a pedigree. One damn fills the page. Both his wins coming at Warwick Farm, ladies and gentlemen. He last raced back on the 26th, that's Boxing Day, at Beaumont and finished second. Here's a gelding for you. Roosevelt, ladies and gentlemen, second at his last start. Is he 40 or 50,000? Is there 30 for him? 30, 20. Don't start me too late, ladies and gentlemen, because you let everybody in. It's just going to bloom. 10. You know he's for sale. 10,000. 12.5. 12.5. 12,500 whenever to 12,500 to 15. $15,000 whenever to 15,000, 17.5. 17,500 whenever to 20. $20,000 whenever to 20. $20,000 whenever to 20,000 whenever to 2.5. 22,500. 25,000, 7.5. 27,500 whenever to 27.5. His only 2 wins. 30,000 coming at Warwick Farm at 2.5. 32.5. 32,500. 35,000. What's that? 40,000. $40,000 whenever to 40. 40,005. 45,000 whenever to 45. 45,000 whenever to 45. One of the offerings 50,000. There's plenty on him. 50,000 whenever to 50,000, but I don't want to shut anybody out. We got 50,000. 5, 55, 55,000, 60,000 whenever to 60,000, 60,000 whenever to 70, 70,000 whenever to 70, 70,000 whenever to 70,000, 70 a bid, 70, 80, 80,000, 80,000 whenever to 80,000 whenever to 80,000, 90. He's a city winner. And I bet 90. 90,000. 90,000 whenever to 90. 90,000 whenever to 90,000. What do you say on the phone? 90,000 now. He's a city winner of 2 races. And I'm at 90. Second at his last start. And I'm at 90. 90. 100. 95 all right. 95. May not be the way to play it. 95. 95,000. 100. 100. 100. 100 bid. $100,000 whenever to 100. Put the hand in the air again. Go 5. Go 5. At $100,000 and I sell him 5. 105. That's right. We'll take our time. 105. This is about the slowest I'm ever going to sell. 105. When you hang up, that's it. 105. 105. 105 and I sell for 105. Nicky Wong. $11.04 coming forward. 11.04, ladies and gentlemen. Round Mountain Girl. She's an 8-year-old, but she ran second at her last start at the Sunshine Coast on the 10th of January. Second on the Sunshine Coast at her last start. She's a winner, as you can see. And she has bled, ladies and gentlemen. She has bled, ladies and gentlemen, bear in mind, but she has 1-5. She has 1-5, and she was second at her last start. Ladies and gentlemen, here, for her, take her to the stallion maybe, take her back to race before, over to you, but she's a winner of 5 races. Bear that in mind. For her, is there 10,000? 10, 10, 8, 5. 5, 2 bid. 2,000, 2 a bid, $2,000 whenever to 2,000. Second at the last start at the Sunshine Coast. And I bid 2,000. Have a bit of fun with her before you breed with her. And I bid $2,000 whenever to 2,000 whenever to 2,000 whenever to 2,000 whenever to 2 here. 2,000, $2,000 whenever to 2,000 whenever to 2,000. I'll take single thousands on here. 2,000. $2,000 whenever to 2,000 whenever to 2,000. You got a single and make a 3 where 2 bid. $2,000 whenever to 2,000 whenever to 2,000 whenever to 2,000. $2,000 she goes now, bidding for 2,000. We can't get off base 1. We're going nowhere. And I'm at 2,000. 2 a bid. $2,000 here. 500 where 2,000 for up. Anybody? Nobody. We just can't do that. 5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5 there. 2,005 and a minute to 2,005 and a minute to 2.5, 2.5, 3 here, 3 bid. $3,000 whenever to 3,000 whenever to 3,000, 3 a bid. $3,000 whenever to 3,000 whenever to 3,000. You got a half again. 3,000. You got 5, 3,000. $3,000 whenever to 3,000. $3,000 she goes now for the one of 500. Goes bidding for 3. We're still away. We'll put her by. 11.05, Shanahan, 3-year-old by Time for War coming forward. Last raced on the 27th of December, had run 4th prior to that at the Sunshine Coast, and has been seen to windsuck, please note, has been seen to windsuck. Ladies and gentlemen, out of a race-winning mare, sheer half to Turfontaine. 7 starts. 7 career starts. Last raced on the 27th of December, and the run prior was 4th at the Sunshine Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, here, 15,000. 15, 12, 10. 10, 10, 8, 5. 2 a bid. 2,000 a bid. $2,000 whenever to 2,000 whenever to 2,000 whenever to 2,000. Shanahan here. 2, 3. $3,000 whenever to 3,000 whenever to 3,000 whenever to 3,000 whenever to 3. And I'll take a single and make a 4 where 3 a bid, 4 there. $4,000 whenever to 4,000 whenever to 4,000 whenever to 4,000. He's got a single and make a 5 where now 4,000. $4,000 whenever to 4,000 whenever to 4,000 whenever to 4,000. $4,000 he goes now bidding for 4,000. Ran 4th at his second last start, and all the mids 4. $4,000 whenever to 4,000 whenever to 4,000. I'll take a single and make a 5 where $4,000 whenever to 4,000. What about online here? 4,000 ready-made Racehorse. 4,000 at $4,000. He's had his time. Goes now bidding for 4,000. They'll continue racing him himself at that. We'll put him by. We'll try the next. Smart Brief. Unraced 5-year-old. They've been patient with him. Ladies and gentlemen, here. Start him out of briefcase. Fair bit of horse here, ladies and gentlemen. Is there 10 for him? 10, 8, 5. 5, 4, 3. 1,000 bid. 1 a bid. $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to 1,000. Smart Missile gelding here. $1,000. $1,000 whenever to 1,000. I'll tell you what, I'll take 500s on. $1,000. $1,000 whenever to $1,000 whenever to 1,000. I'll tell you what, I'll take 250s on if you like. $1,000. You want to be $1,250 where? $1,000. $1,000 whenever $1,000 whenever to 1,000. Well, my instruction to the sell, I'm going to put him up. $1,000. You want to be $1,250, but I'm going to sell at $1,000, and I sell. Goes bidding for the 1 bid for 1,000. Greg, you get it, 1,000. Back to the Godolphin horses. Trapassi, ladies and gentlemen, 3-year-old. Last race back on the 30th of October. The run prior ran 3rd at Kembla, ladies and gentlemen. 3-year-old by Exceed and Excel. You'd have done the form, especially those online, ladies and gentlemen. Is there what here? 30 or 40,000? 30, 30, 20, 20,000, 20, 15, 10. 10, come on. 10, you know he's going to make that. 10, 8, 5. My instruction to the sell. 5, 5. Well, I'll start him at 1,000. I'll make a buy him. 1,000 at 2, 2,000, 2 a bid. $2,000 money, but 2,000. That's you. 2,000. $2,000 money, but 2,000 money, but $2,000 money, 3. $3,000 money, but 3, 4. $4,000 money, but 4,000, 5. $5,000 money, but 5, 6. $6,000 money, but 6. $6,000 money, but 6,000 money, but 6 here. Just a 3-year-old. 6,000. $6,000 money, but 6. $6,000 money, but 6,000 for 8. $8,000 money, but 8,000 money, but 8 here. Make it 10, can I? 8 a bid. $8,000 10 now. 8,000 no. 8 here. $8,000 money, but 8,000. That's to you, James. Yeah, 8,000. 8 a bid. $8,000 money, but 8, 9. $9,000 10. $10,000 money, but 10,000. You're both out now in front. 10,000's out the back. 10,000's out the back now. $10,000 money, but 10. $10,000 money, but 10. $10,000 money, but 10,000 bids out the back. Make no mistake, and I'm going to sell him. 10,000. One more. 10,000. Make you 11 if you want. At $10,000, and I sell him. I sell him out back. I sell to the call. Goes bidding 11. No, I took it direct here. 12. Same place. Well fault. 12,000 still out back. Still out back. 12,000. Go 13, sir. 12,000. Go one more. 12,000 because the bid's out back. You're 11. They're 12. 12,000. Want to be 13? 12,000. Want to be 13? 12,000. But I'm going to sell him. At 12,000, I sell. I sell for 12. Stewart, well called. 12,000. 11.08. Canzonet, ladies and gentlemen, Exceed and Excel, 4-year-old. Last start winner at Wyong. Promising type. Won race 6 times. The winner last start, 2 seconds and a third. Ultra promising type. Ladies and gentlemen, last start winner at Wyong. Here's your opportunity here. Well, the other one made 100,000, I thought. Is there 50 for him? Straight out. 50, 50, 40, 30. 30, 20. 20,000. 15, 10. Come on, he's got 10 bid. 10,000. $10,000 money, but 10. $10,000 money, but 10. $10,000 money, but $10,000 money, but 10 here. 10 a bid. $10,000 money, last start winner, 12.5, and that was at Wyong. 12.5. 12,005 and a 15. 15,000 to 17.5. 20. $20,000 money, but $20,000 money. Yeah, well, it's impressive. 5. 20, 30. $30,000 money, but 30. $30,000 money, but 35. 35,000 40. $40,000 money, but 40,000. Everybody wants to start low and build it up and take their time. And up at 40. 45. 45,000 50. $50,000 money, but 50. 50. $50,000 money, but 50 here now. 50 bid, 60. 60,000, 70. $70,000 money, but 70. $70,000 money, but 70. $70,000, 80. $80,000 money, but 80. $80,000 money, but 80,000. $80,000 he goes now, bidding for 80,000. Last start winner at Wyong impressively. Ticket to the races. 80,000. 80 bid. And I'll tell you what, I'll take 5. I'll take 5. 80,000. I want to be 5. 80,000, but I'm going to sell him. 80,000. Who's got 5 where? 80 bid. $80,000 money, but 80,000. I got 5 where? At $80,000, and I sell for 80. Sold inside 80,000. 11.09, 11.10, and 11.11 are out. We stay with Godolphin, ladies and gentlemen. Eckenheim, ladies and gentlemen, please note, has been seen to win suck. Is a 3-year-old. 3-year-old, he's had just the one trial. That was back in November, ladies and gentlemen. He's by Medaglia d'Oro. This is 11.12. Lot 11.12. For him, 3-year-old. Start him out. 30, 25, 20. 20, young horse, whole life ahead of him. Just had the one trial. 15, 12, 10. 10, 8, 5. Well, I'll be 1,000. 1,000 bid. 2, 2,000, 3, $3,000 money, but 3, 4, $4,000, 5, $5,000 money, but 6, 6, 7, $7,000 money, but 8, $8,000, 10, $10,000 money, 12, $12,000 money, but $12,000 money, but $12,000 money, but 12 here, 12 a bid, $12,000 money, but $12,000 money, but 12,000. I only had the one trial back in November last year, and I'm at 12,000, sent for sale, unreserved sale, and I'm at 12, $12,000 money, but $12,000 money, but $12,000 money, but 12,000, 12 a bid, and I'll take a single on and make it 13 for you. 12,000 money, going to sell him. $12,000 money, but 12, 13. $13,000 money, but 13. $13,000 money, but 13. 14, can I? $13,000, and I sell the gelding. 14. 14,000. 14,000. That's you. 14,000. Roz, that's you. 14,000. In front. 14,000. $14,000 money, but 14,000. You know where the bid is. 14,000. Does everybody else know? 14,000. Don't want any mistakes today. 14,000. I'm going to single and make you 15 where, but I'm going to sell. I sell now. I sell for 14,000. Sold. 14,000. Lot 11-13, 3-year-old Grenadiers by Epaulet coming forward. Last race back on the 7th of December. Barrier trialled on the 30th of December. Lot of horse here, ladies and gentlemen. Start him out after the good horse, Yearling medal. Start him out here, ladies and gentlemen. Grenadiers for him. Well, is it 20, 20,000, 15, 10, 10, 10,000, 10, 8, 5, 5. Just a 3-year-old whole life ahead of him. I'll be 1,000. Make your buy him. 5, thank you. 5 bid. 5, 6. $6,000 whenever to 6, $6,000 whenever to $6,000, 7, 8. 8,000 here now to Roz. 8,000 to 10. $10,000 whenever to 10. $10,000 whenever to 10. $10,000 whenever to 10,000 whenever to 10 here. 10 a bid. Whole life ahead of him. $10,000 whenever to 10. $10,000 whenever to 10,000. Last race on the 7th of December last year. Had a barrier trial on the 30th. And he is here. 12 online. 12 online. 12,000 online. 12,000 online. $12,000 whenever to 12. And I'll take singles on now to help you. 12,000 make you 13 where bids online. 13 there, 14 there now. $14,000 whenever to 14,000 whenever to 14,000 to Ben in front. 14,000, 15, 15 here. $15,000 whenever to 15,000 whenever to 15,000. 15 bid online, you're out. $15,000 whenever to 15, $15,000 whenever to 15,000. $15,000 he goes now, bidding for 15,000. 16, 16,000, 16,000. You're out in front. Make no mistake, the bid's out the back. 16,000, 17 on the phone. 17 on the phone. 17 on the phone. Now you got a single to make it 18. 17,000 you want to be 18. 17,000 now, but I'm going to sell. At $17,000 I'll take a single to make you 18 where? At $17,000 and I sell 18. 18 in time. 18 in time. 18 in time now. What do you say, James? What do you want to be? 18,000. What do you want to be, James? 18,000. What do you want to be? At $18,000 you better say something. You're out. You're gone. I sell for 18. Roz, 18,000. On to the next. Raheen, Hydrangea. One for all the gardeners. Promising type this. Last raced at Eagle Farm on the 21st of December. Last one on the 20th of November. Has had 11 starts for the 3 wins. Just a lightly tried horse. Has been seen to windsuck, ladies and gentlemen. Golden Archer, ladies and gentlemen, here. Just the 11 starts for 3 wins. For him, start him out here, or her, should I say. Mare, ladies and gentlemen. It is a mare. 15,000. 15, 12, 10. 10, 10,000. Last one back in November last year. 10, 8, 5. 5, 2 a bid. 2,000, thank you. 2 a bid. $2,000 whenever to $2,000 whenever to $2,000 whenever to $2,000. I'll tell you what, I'll take single thousands on here right from the start. And a bid 2. $2,000, 3. $3,000 whenever to $3,000 whenever to $3,000 whenever to $3,000 whenever to 3. You want to make it 4. Where now? 3 there. $3,000 whenever to $3,000 whenever to $3,000 whenever to 3,000. Just 11 starts she's had for the 3 wins. And a bid 3,000. 3 a bid. I'll tell you what, I'll take 500. 5. 3.5. 3,500 whenever to 3,500 whenever to 3.5. You want to be 4. Where? 3.5. 3,500 whenever to 3,500 whenever to 3.5. $3,500 she goes now, bidding for 3.5. You clearly know the ones you want. 3.5 at 3,500 goes now, bidding for 3.5. I wouldn't even ask. We'll put a buy. 11.15, 11.16 are not with us. We move to 11.17. Manzanita. Gelding with a bit of size to him. 3-year-old coming forward. Ladies and gentlemen, he's had the 5 starts. Last race when finishing 5th at Newcastle back on the 7th of December. Medaglia d'Oro gelding, 3-year-old, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of horse here. Now's the time to be buying this sort of horse. Bit of size, needs the time. He's had it. He's had the presentation. He's had the education. Here's your chance. Has shown some ability. 5th at Newcastle at his last start. Here's one for you. 30 or 40,000. 30, 30, 25, 20. 20. 15, 10. 10, thank you. 10 a bid. 12, 5. 12,000, 15. $15,000 whenever to $15,000 whenever to $15,000 whenever to 15,000. Got a bit of size and scope to him, doesn't he? And I bid 15,000. 15 bid. $15,000, 17.5 can I? 15, I'll tell you what, I'll 16, all right. 16,000, 17. $17,000 whenever to 17. $17,000 whenever to 17. 17,000, 18. $18,000, 20. $20,000 whenever to 20. $20,000 whenever to 20,000 whenever to 20. I'll tell you what, I'll take one. I'll take one. 21 if you're online. 21. We'll take singles. 21. 25. 25. 25,000. I'll still take one. I'll still take one. Make you 6. 25. You want to be 6. 25 now. They clearly want him. 6. 7. 8. 28. 28 now. There are 3 of you playing, and it's to Roz's right hand. Who wants to be 30? 28, 30. 30 here now. 32, 30,000. 30,000, not able to 30,000. I'll give you the same way. I'll give you one. 31, 31. 31,000. Little steps. 31. 31,000, not able to 31. Want to be 2? 31. Want to be 2? 31's to the right. 31's to the right now. Want to be 2? 31,000. 31, but I'm going to sell. You know he's for sale. At 31,000, I sell. I sell for the one of another single for 31,000. Roz to the right. 31,000. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please note that 11.05, one of the racehorses, 11.05, the owners have got together and decided to re-offer him unreserved sale. So he'll be offered for unreserved sale 11.05. So 11.17 has been sold, 11.18 is not here, 11.19 is. Thanks, Pat. Mercury, ladies and gentlemen, is the gelding's name. He's a 3-year-old. Last race at Kembla when running 4th. He's had the 8 starts for a win, a 2nd and a 3rd. He won at Kembla back on the 30th of November. And he's a half to Osborne Bulls. Here's a gelding, ladies and gentlemen. He's been in the money 4 of his last 5 starts, but I dare say you've done your homework. You'll know that. Is he 60 or 80,000? Is he 50 by Brazen Bow? 50, 40, 30. 20. I don't know why you let him go so low. 20, 15, 10. 10, 10, 10. I got 10 out back. 10 out back. 10,000. 12, 5, 15. 15, 17, 5. 20. 20,000. 2.5. 22.5. 5. 25. 20, 30. 30,000. 5. 40. 40 here. 40,000 to 40,000 to 40 here to Dane. 40 to Dane. 40,000 to 45. 45. 45,000 to 45. 45. Put them in your colours. 45. A bit up and buy them 50. 50 here. 50,000 to 50,000 to 50,000. 5. 55. 55,000 to 55,000 to 55. 55. 7.5. 57.5. 60. 60,000. 60 mid for sale, but you know that. 60,000. Want me 2.5? 60,000. 60,000 to 60,000. At 60,000, I'll take 2.5 again, but you better bid up. But I'm going to sell him at $60,000, and I sell 2.5. Boys, you missed on the last. I don't want to see you miss this. 62.5. Want to be 5? 62.5. Keep breathing and have one more. 62.5. Big breath. Breathe in. 62.5, go 5. 62.5, go 5. What do you say, guys? 62.5. It's the one you want, buy. 65. 65 got. 65 here. 65. 7.5. 67.5. But I'm looking after you. 70,000. No, 67.5's here. 67.5 is here to Stuart. I'll have to make you 70 online. You'll have to be 70 online. 67.5. Go 70 online, but you better bid up. 67.5. I'll dwell, but it could be inside. Boys, you want to be 70. 67.5. Bids out the back. It's not online, make no mistake. 67.5. 67, 70. Now online, you're out and you're third. You'll have to be 72.5. 70,000. What do the other man say, Stu? 70,000 online. 70,000's to the right, inside. 70,000. Well, inside to my left. 70,000. At 70,000, I'm going to sell to the syndicate. At 70,000 online, you're out. I'll take a 2.5, but you better bid up. Here's the gavel. It's up. I sell for 70. Sold. 70,000 inside. Richard Litt. Thank you. 11.20. Oh, you got the deep impact, yeah. 11.21. Don't forget the re-offer. Don't forget the re-offer. Ladies and gentlemen, the 4-year-old had colic surgery back in April last year. Cannot be scoped, ladies and gentlemen. Has the thickening. It is still operational, but it is no scope, and there is no scope available post-purchase, ladies and gentlemen. It's had the 10 starts, 3 wins, 1 second, 1 third. Last raced on the 21st of the 12th. Last one coming back in November at Kembla. So clearly has raced and won since that colic surgery back in April of last year. He is no scope, but if you've spoken to the people at Daly or Godolphin, you'll know and extend the situation to you. Bandapore. Horse that came through here as well. Ladies and gentlemen, here for lot 11.21. 40, 30, 20. 20,000. 20, 15, 10. 10, 5, thank you. 7, 5. 7, 5. 10. $10,000 never to 10, 12, 5, 12,000, 15, $15,000 never to $15,000 never to $15,000 never to $1,500 never to 15, $15,000, $15,000 never to $15,000 never to 15,000. Cannot be scoped, you realise that. And a bit 15, 17, 5, 17,000, 2, $20,000 never to 20, $20,000 never to 20,000, 20 a bid, $20,000 never to 20, $20,000 never to 20,000 never to 20 here now, 20 bid, $20,000 never to 20,000 never to 20. I'll tell you what, I'll take a single one, 21. 21,000, 21, little step, 2, 22, 22, trying to help you, little steps, 22, $22,000 never, 3, 23, $23,000 never to 24, 24 there, $24,000 never to 24, $24,000 never to 24,000 never to 24, $24,000, $24,000 never to 24. He's had 10 starts for 3 wins. Last win back in November, last year at Kembla. A little bit 24, 24 now, say 5, 24, 5, 25. 25,000, 26, 26,000, 27, 27 now, 8, want to be 30, 28,000, 28,000, you better bid up, 28,000, one more, 30, 30,000, turn the corner, go again, 30,000, 30,000 now, I'll give you one, make it 1, 2, 1, 31, 31 now, go 2. 31, go 2. Little steps. 31,000. 31,000, but we're going up. 31,000. He's had his time. At 31, what do you say on the phone? You're out. You're gone. I sell for 31. In front. Table 32. 52. Table 52, it is 2. $11.22, ladies and gentlemen. These are the supplementaries, of course. $11.22, Break My Stride by Zoffany, ladies and gentlemen. He is a 6-year-old. Last start winner, though. Last start winner back on the 18th of December at Caulfield. He's a city-winning horse. Break My Stride. Ladies and gentlemen, here for him. Break My Stride. Start him out. 30 or 40,000. City winner. 30, 25, 20. 20,000. 20, 20, 15, 10. 5, thank you. Last start winner at Caulfield. And I bet 5,000. And here's the deal. 7-5. He's for sale all the way. 10. 10,000. Sold to dissolve the partnership. And I bet 10. 12-5. 12,005. And I'm never to 15,000. 15 but 17-5. 17, 20. 20,000. I'm never to 20. 20,000. I'm never to 20 here. 20 bid now. 20,000. I'm never to 20. 20,000. I'm never to 20,000 without reserve here. And I bet 20,000. He's on the market all the way. 20,000. 20,000. I'm never to 20. 20,000. I'm never to 20,000. 22.5. 22.5. 1. All right, 1. Why not? 21. Not going to argue with anyone today. 21. 21,000. 21,000. 2. 22. 22,000 never to 22. 22,000 never to 22. I'll take 1. 22. I'll take 1. 22. 3. 23. 23,000 to 4. 24,000 never to 24. 24,000 never to 24. Want to be 5? 24. 5. 25. 6. 26,000. 8. 28. 28 now be 30. 30. 30,000. 30,000 never to 30,000. Got 1. 30,000 got 1. 30,000 got 1. At 30,000 I sell to the right. Last start winner at Caulfield. 30,000. At $30,000 and I sell. Here's the gavel and I sell for 31. 32. 32. 32 now. 32 no. 32. At 32,000. One more if you want. Sold. Roz. Table 84. Ladies and gentlemen, the second of the supplementaries, lot 1123, Zorkan by Sharmadale. 36 starts, 6 wins, 4 seconds, 6 thirds. Last race back on the 14th of December at Eagle Farm and finished 4th the run prior at Doomben. 4th the run prior back at Doomben, ladies and gentlemen. 30 or 40,000. City class horse. 30, 25, 20. 10, thank you. 10 a bid. 10,000 a bid. 10,000 never to 10, 10,000 never to 10, 10,000 never to 10,000 never to 10 here. 10 a bid. 12,5. 12,005 and I'm never to 12,005 and I'm never to 12,005 and I'm never to 15 here online. 15 online. 15,000 never to 15,000. I'll tell you what, I'll take singles 16. 16,000. 16,000 never to 16. 16,000 never to 16,000. 16 bid. You're out online now. 16,000 never to 16. 16,000 never to 6, 17. 17,000 never to 18. 18,000 never to 18. Say 20, 20. 20,000 whatever to 20, 20,000, whatever to 20,000, $20,000 he goes now, bidding for 20,000. I'll tell you what, I'll take one. Online, you're out. 20,000. Wanna be one. 20,000, I'm going to sell him. 20,000, whatever to 20,000. 20 a bid. 20,000, whatever to 20,000, whatever to 20,000. $20,000 and I sell. I sell to the back. I sell him out. I sell him for 20. Sold. And ladies and gentlemen, we have sorted out the previous one and it's not going to be reoffered. That concludes the racehorse section. That, in fact, concludes the entire Magic Millions 2020 Yearling and Racehorse sale. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for your attention and your spirited bidding throughout today and obviously the preceding 5 days. It's been an outstanding week. We welcome you to join us for lunch on behalf of the team. Those of you that have purchased, please go to the office and make your arrangements. On behalf of everybody else, we invite you to join us for lunch. And here from the team at Magic Millions, we wish you a very good afternoon. Good night.